not wait until things get out of hand and then you come and give us the report. We want to work with you as a team. We start on projects. You help us also train our committees, the PMCs and the CDF committees also. We need you to help us in training because we alone cannot manage. Apart from being members of parliament, we also have other jobs that we do in parliament and also in the ministries. But if we are able to work together as a team, most of this money that you see being wasted will not be wasted. As a PMC, you should be able to implement that project properly. Everybody should be responsible in this country. Whatever little job that you have been given to do, you have to be responsible. As a member of parliament, being where I am, I will not maybe sometimes know what is being done on the ground. We have to make the Kenyans themselves also be responsible for their own money and how they distribute it. We have to empower our committees also to source outside, to go and see what is the cheapest, best way possible that we can carry out the projects. That way we are able to carry out so many projects with whatever little budget we have.
We at NTA are ready and shall continue to monitor government expenditure in the new devolved system. It's our hope that government shall consider enacting legislation to finance NTA to continue serving its mandate as a watchdog of the Wananchi's resources. In terms of governance for this country, CDF was a well thought out concept. It has no doubt transformed the lives of very many Kenyans and the social pillar. We see many colleges are opened up, many schools, many health centers, and so forth. But the issue of governance still is an issue that needs to be addressed. This involves the selection of members of the committees. You look at lack of capacity, lack of training. You look at poor involvement of the communities in the management of their affairs. The question of gender in issues of management of resources is also an issue that needs to be addressed. But more fundamentally is leadership. Unless you look holistically about the capacities of the committees, some of them don't even understand about a procurement program or a procurement process. Some of them don't know about financial management. Some don't even know about monitoring and evaluation. These are all technical areas. I would imagine that as we move to county devolved systems, that we begin building the capacities of our young men and women who will be able to stand up and manage these resources for the benefit of our generations to come. So we're seeing here a major gap in planning. And as we move forward, we want to help the MPs for the coming 1 year or so before CDF moves away to begin thinking through in terms of planning that is integrated and that can help bring quality. Initiatives begin to develop professional monitoring and evaluation experts who can be able to help government independently to ensure that the resources are being put to good use. That is a gap, and it's a gap that we must wake up to. That's why we are recommending to government that legislation be put in place to support NTA in terms of funding from exchequer, because it's our taxpayers associations, from the exchequer instead of donor funding to enable us have an edge in terms of M&A programs.